Ricky Devlin changed his name to what? Damien Ormar, as in Ladbala Town striker. Alright, thank you everybody. Thank you and welcome to a brand new season here of Welders Football. Hopefully our last season in the championship. Now before we get underway, I do just want to pass on my heartfelt congratulations to Mr. and Mrs. Gazinga on the birth of baby Nicodem. Now, do we have any questions? Yeah. Eamon Murphy, local reporter. How important will Ap Gareth be this season? Yeah. Well, I mean, if you look at his wages, very important. App needs to be a success. Otherwise, well, yeah, I'm going to have some very tricky questions to answer from the chairman. How confident are you he would deliver? Well, look, mate, I wouldn't have signed him if I wasn't extremely confident. I think anybody that witnessed him single-handedly take down Zenit St. Petersburg, they know what he can do. So how do you expect to get on this season? Yeah, look, mate, goals promotion. That's what we're here to do this year. We've got a lot of very good, young, talented players who deserve to play top-flight football. Now they've got to go out there and they've got to earn that this season. Hi guys, I'm Aussie Villain and welcome to Season 2, Episode 1 of The Impossible Dream here at H&W Welders, where we're going to look to try and lead the club to European glory. But before that, of course, we need to get into the top flight of Northern Irish football, and hopefully this is the start of the season that will do just that. Now, a quick update of where we stand at a club ahead of this new season. We are still a semi-pro club. We have a very minimal reputation. The finances are okay. I would say they're nothing more than that. Our captain is Matthew Ferguson. Our vice-captain is new dad, Gazinga. Congratulations to the Gazingas. Key player is Ferguson. The hot prospect is Adrian Lillis. So this is someone that we signed this summer, and very, very hopeful he's going to turn into a player for us. Yeah, so that is that. A quick look. We still don't have an affiliate club. I've asked for a parent club. They can't find one. The board agrees we could do with one. But there's, there's nothing happening there. And of course, we do not have the money to upgrade anything in terms of facilities as of yet. Because if we have a quick look at the finances, well, yeah, we're the wrong side of that dotted line, aren't we? So that needs to hopefully turn around a little bit for us this season. Now, if we go and have a quick look at what we're expecting to do this season, actually, we should probably have a look at the club vision first. We come into this season with a B- rating. I'd like to think we're a little bit better than that. Work within a budget, we're doing that for now. You can see we're expected to be top half of the league, which, I mean, there will be a split this season, which there wasn't last year, and we just missed out on that. So I'm confident we'll be able to manage that this year. Repair the club's financial damage. I mean, we're doing that so far. Our contract is up at the end of this season. No, end of next season, is it? So, yeah, we've got a little bit of time to hopefully earn that new contract. And we'll have a look at what the expectations here. If we go to competitions, we are expected to reach the 6th round of the Peaky Blinders Irish Cup. We come in the 4th round, so that's 2 wins basically, isn't it? 3rd round of the League Cup, we come in the 2nd round. And the Atrium Shield, we want to try and reach the quarterfinals. We come in the 1st round, but I'm not sure how many rounds there are before we sort of reach the quarterfinals of that one. A quick look at the league preview here. Now, we are, where are we here? We're 3rd favourites for this league. So the bookies think we're going to do a little bit better than just top half. I mean, Portadown, 1 to 91 odds. Have you seen ever odds that were so low? That is absolutely ridiculous. So we're going to have our work cut out, it would appear, to get past them, newly relegated, of course. If you have a quick look at the team of the season, do we have anybody in there? Matty Ferguson and Connor Hunter. So we have 2 players in the Media 11 Dream Team, the Irish 2nd Division, and those 2 guys are obviously our key players as well. If we go down and have a look, is there any other players there that we recognise? There's a lot of McGoverns, isn't there? There's no one there, I don't think so. So there we go. That is that. All right, well, I think we go and have a look at our first game of the season here now. And it is, of course, against Newry City. Now, let's have a quick look at what we're expecting from them here. We are expecting the good old-fashioned 4-4-2. So that is that. This is the team that we're sending out. Now, Mulligan is still our player for now. Of course, we had to have a negotiation with him last episode in the transfer special. He's our player unless there's a bit of £500 that comes in. And that doesn't seem like much, does it? But anyway, he's going to start in goal for this one. Conlon hangs on to his spot at left back. We'll see how he gets on. Of course, a change in formation from last season. Seth Keach, he's going to go as one of the two centre-backs next to Connor Hunter, of course, one of the potential stars of the league, as we've just seen. The right back is going to be Josh Doyle. He did a decent job there for us last year, so let's hope that continues. The defensive midfielder is Jonathan Leddy. He's not the most athletic of players, but he can kind of pass the ball, and his technical ability is not too bad. So let's hope he does a decent job. Gazinga is going to go as the box-to-box midfielder. If we do go back to playing two up top at some point, he will be the target man, but we're going to play him as the box-to-box for now. William McQuaid gets the start in midfield, one of the youngsters that came through our academy last season. He looks very, very promising indeed. The man, the myth, the legend, Ap Gareth makes his debut at right wing for this one. We are paying him an exorbitant amount of money, £190 a week. That is almost double the next best player, so he needs to do well for us. We'll see what he can do. O'Hanlon, left wing, is maybe a little bit of a weakness for us, but he gets the start out there for this one. And of course, club captain, superstar, Matty Ferguson goes up top. Now, there is one other player that I just need to quickly introduce that had a name change. That is Damien Allmark has come in to replace Ricky Devlin. Now, of course, speaking of Ricky Devlin, goal of the season, it was Ricky Devlin's goal. So well done to him. Damien Allmark coming in to snag that glory as well. But there we go. So that's a new rename. Thank you to all my Patreon supporters. There's a link in the description if you're interested in qualifying to get a player renamed after you. The bench for this one, we'll go over here so we can see. Stratton is the number 2, soon to be number 1 if Mulligan does leave. Dykes is a bit of a utility defender for us, so he's on the bench. Lillis, of course, we saw him earlier, one of the hot prospect at the club. We've got Gareth Tommins, who played really well for us last year. He's on the bench for this one, along with Darren McBrien. Can play on the wing, can play up top, so it makes him a good option for the bench as well. That's where we're at. Let's see if we can get this hopeful promotion season underway. All right, and here we go. Our first team sheet of the season. It's, away from home. We've got nothing to list of what we're capable of. All right. I'd like to think that perhaps we can... if we can avoid defeat here, that would be a solid start, wouldn't it? I don't really know what to expect from this season. Obviously, the late change to wingers with the arrival of Ap Gareth is it's maybe not ideal, but we did do well in pre-season playing with it. Here we go with Gazinga on the ball. We've got Conlon in some space out wide. Oh, I tell you what, William McQuaid has almost got goal of the season in the opening minute of the season. Conlon's picked up the ball there. He's got kicked in the shins as well, and we will have a free kick now. Now, Gazinga, we know, is a tower of strength up there. Doyle's good in the air as well. It's chipped in towards the back post. It's headed away. Conlon is back. He picks it up, and that'll end the highlight. But a promising start from us here. And we've got another highlight. Conlon with a throw straight to Newry, which is not really helping anybody. Seth Keach with a towering header at the back there. But Newry come away with it. Gazinga goes to try and close down Wilson. Can he win that back? Oh, he does, in a manner of speaking. Ap Gareth's first touch with it as a welder. He gets for Ferguson. Ferguson and Gazinga exchanging passes. It's looking for the killer pass there was Leddy. Conlon passes blocked away. I tell you what, this has been a really good start. Could we cap it off with a goal? Ferguson's in behind and Ferguson draws a save. And he was onside. We get the corner. What a fantastic first 5 minutes. Leddy knocks the corner in near post. It's headed away. And Newry will pick that up. Now, does the highlight continue? It does. And I think Doyle was about to win a header there, but we'll never know because we didn't get to see it. We'll tell them to try that again. We will encourage them and see if we can keep this going. It looks as though the game has settled down somewhat after that fantastic start. Here we go with another highlight. Goal kick for Newry. Can we get to that? We can. Here we go. Ap Gareth slides a pass in there for Ferguson. Matty Ferguson is in. Matty Ferguson doesn't have his goal-scoring boots on yet. Pushes it just past the post. And it remains at 0-0. Now, while we're dominating this game, you really would like to try and take the lead. Leddy, good ball in. It's at the back post and it's a goal for Gazinga. Oh, there's the baby celebration for Gazinga. And there we go. First goal of the season. 1-0. Excellent stuff. And this is what he can do. From a set piece, he is amazing. Seth Keach was right there as well. I just don't think he's quite as tall as Gazinga. And that, in the end, cost him the chance of the goal. But we've come straight back. Now, are we going to get a quick 1-2 punch here? Or are we going to go and concede a very infuriating equaliser? O'Hanlon has it now. Out there for Conlon. He looks to get it forward. It's in for Ferguson. Ferguson's in behind the keeper. Was out of position. But Ferguson has just, kicked it straight into his arms. Another highlight. Doyle looking for the throw. I'm not quite sure if that was towards Ap Gareth or Letty, but in the end it was nobody. I tell you what, William McQuaid has gone flying in there. And in the end, all the tackle did was serve as a through ball. And we're back to 1-1 as John McGovern draws them level. And it all came down from that poor throw, didn't it? I mean, you can't really blame McQuaid. He's won it well. And, maybe Seth Keats just a little bit slow to react and get across. But, yeah, well, there goes all that good work. Suddenly, we're back to 1-1 already. Their only shot on target, which is always infuriating, isn't it? They've got a throw now. Now, what we can't do, of course, is fall in a heap having done that. McQuaid wins it back expertly. All right, he's got players with him. Ferguson, he's got O'Hanlon. O'Hanlon is running through. It's a great ball for Gazinga. Oh, it's taken a little wide, though. Can he pick out a cross now? Edge of the area for Doyle. Doyle, Letty's in a bit of space. He finds him. Letty turns, shoots, tries to bend one. And it just didn't quite have enough bend on it. We are absolutely dominating this game, yet we find ourselves at 1-1. Look at that XG. What do we say to this? I'm happy with the performance. I mean, you can't really say anything other than that. I mean, we've been brilliant. It's been one mistake, a poor throw, an unlucky tackle that served as a through ball. And it's honestly the only thing they've created that whole half. So we're not doing badly here at all. Conlon, can he win that back for us? He can't. Now, what we don't want to do, of course, is find ourselves 2-1 down in a game that we've essentially dominated. Ferguson is not there. Keach heads it down. Ferguson, go and get the ball, mate. I know you're captain, but you can still run around a little bit. Ball over the top. Oh, Mulligan is there. Did really well, actually. Quickly off his line. Claims it. Now, that wasn't the highlight. He goes early looking for Ferguson. Ferguson's in here. This is some Route 1 stuff. And Ferguson, oh, Ferguson. He is having an... How is he playing a 7? He's missed 2 sitters like that now. Calm down, boys. Just go and get this goal. O'Hanlon only playing a 6.4 out on that left-hand side. And, I mean, well, that is the weakness of the team, isn't it? Ball over the top. Mulligan is there again. Claims it. I don't think we need to change anything. And we've gone over the top again. Ferguson is in again. His third time a charm for Matty Ferguson. Of course it is. Is he onside? He is. Well, the linesman is standing suspiciously still. But, no, it is going to count. So that is amazing stuff. Third time is a charm for Matt Ferguson. And, well, Mulligan with the goalkeeper assist. And, well, the big question is now, can we go on with this? You just had to find the target, Fergie. As he got there in the end. That's the main thing. And we've come straight back. If we give them back another goal, I will be annoyed. This game should be dead, buried, and the flowers on top should be rotting. That's how dead this game should be. Ball out there for O'Hanlon from Ap Gareth. Conlon. Can he get a cross in? He's done well so far. There's the cross. Back post to Ap Gareth. Oh, and the great man has himself a debut goal. Ilian Ap Gareth, ladies and gentlemen. I think it's the first we've seen of him all game, to be honest. But he's made it 3-1. And, well, there we go. The Ap Gareth tally is underway. Will we end up with the Aussie Villain Arena, or will we end up with the Ap Gareth Arena? It's a good finish at the back post. It's a cracking ball in from Conlon as well. But Ap Gareth gets his first goal for the club. It's 3-1. And, well, you have to say, so far, so good. We still haven't seen much from O'Hanlon. That left side of midfield could prove to be the issue for us. Window is not closed yet. It's 3-2, and that's a frustrating one. Boys, come on. A little bit of an inquest in the defence there. Now, of course, being a Oh, Doyle's got to win that. Being a semi-professional club, we don't get much time, obviously, for training, which limits the amount of time we can spend on things like defending set pieces. Are we going to see this game out? I'll be really annoyed if we don't, but we have got there, have we? Yes, we have. In the end, the game peters out. It's 3-2, and it's an absolute crime. It's only a one-goal win for us, I should say, because we have dominated that game. But, yeah, ultimately, though, we got the job done. So there we go. Welders in control as Newry are brushed aside on the opening day of the season. Ap Gareth with a goal on debut. And you love to see that. £75 in the bank as well. That is barely a third of Gareth's wages, and he's probably got to pay him for the goal as well. Anyway, guys, that's opening day done. Wonderful start to the season. Next up, who are we playing? I don't even know who we're playing next. It is, it's Annagh United. Okay, welcome back. Let's see if we can continue the unbeaten season here. We are at home this time to Annagh United, or however you say that. I know I'm mispronouncing it. And let's have a look here. We are expecting a 4-2-3-1 formation from them. Let's have a quick look. What are we doing here? And it's more or less the same side. So it's Mulligan continuing in goal. Conlon, Seth Keach, Hunter and Doyle as the back four. Letty Gazinga and William McQuaid in midfield. Ap Gareth, and we're going to give Slooves a game. It's a great name. Our young Scottish midfielder. He's just signed a professional contract. He's maybe a little bit better than O'Hanlon. So we'll give him a game out there and see what he does. Ferguson will continue up top for us, of course. And, well, yeah, let's see what we can do. All right, so we can see both teams there. I think Sean Mackle gave us a tough time last season, didn't he? I think, if I remember correctly. Be keen to avenge what happened. We don't want to go for that just quite yet. Let's give the fans what they're expecting. If you play your game, you'll win. You're capable of that. I wonder if we do that assertively. Some pumping fist. We have faith. And yeah, I mean, it's not my best team talk, is it? But not my worst either. So let's, well, it'll be a wonderful start to the season if we could, get 6 points, a win away, a win at home, and go from there. Already, it's not been as good as the game against Newry because we're 5 minutes in, and, well, they've had the shots on goal, not us. So that's not ideal. Of course, a different formation that we're facing here as well. Our wing is not going to work perhaps as well against this formation as they did against the 4-4-2. That's maybe something we need to look at. Is it a case of maybe a little bit of complacency? Can we demand more? As a highlight would be nice if we could manage such a thing, please, guys. But it doesn't look like, I mean, nothing has really happened. We'll try to calm down. Are we playing with a little bit too much pressure? No. Well, there we go. I mean, in the end, we had 10 shots, but nothing of note. We'll say we're not happy. Maybe some no gesture. We have faith in them. Yeah, I mean, this nothing happened, is it? That's the problem that we have from that one. What can we do it differently, if anything? I don't know if there's too much we can do differently. I mean, you would imagine that they're kind of just sitting back. We've got a corner nice and early on here. Letty towards the back post. It's there, and it's just over the bar from Gazinga. That's more like it, boys. All right, let's keep this form going. Goal kick. Can we win this? Now, of course, if they go long, we do have Gazinga in midfield, who is, I mean, pretty much a heading winning machine. There's a good ball for Slooves. Can he get himself a debut goal? Slooves! Oh, he can! Ryan Slooves! What a finish that is as well. And it's a debut goal for Ryan Slooves, our young Scottish winger. And, well, he's celebrating turning semi-professional there, isn't he? A poor goal kick straight to Ferguson. Ferguson picked out Slooves, who was already on his bike. And it's a good finish, isn't it? A really, really good finish from the young Scottish left winger. And, well, he's already just about secured his spot in the team over O'Hanlon now. Excellent, excellent stuff. All right. Now, are we just going to go back to the old... No, we're going to have a little bit of work to do defensively here. That's something's broken down there, and it's in the back of the net. Boys! Well, that's annoying, isn't it? First time we've seen anything from them, and... yeah, I mean, maybe a little bit unlucky, but still... Alright, let's look to exploit these flanks, shall we? And I wonder if we lower the tempo down a little bit as well. And maybe look to work the ball into the box. Though work the ball into the box is maybe a little bit ambitious given the level that we're playing at. So let's maybe not do that. Alright, well this is probably as good a... Let's not do any of that. This is probably a good a time as any to introduce some new players into the team. Gazinga is always a threat, isn't he? Alright, so let's take Letty off for... I really want to see Lidus, even though it's not necessarily his position. So let's get that youngster on. Gareth isn't having a great game, so let's get McBrien on for him, and let's see what that can do for these last 15 minutes or so. What we don't want to do is drop, or what we don't want to do is lose at home. Ball in, it's over the top of everybody. Keach is there, cross comes back in. Oh, go away. How are we losing this? And we went in front, and we've fallen asleep now from 2 set pieces. We did work on defending corners. I sort of found a bit of time to do that. We just didn't mark, did we? Conlon and Hunter have both let him pull away from them. And well, it's just a frustrating one, isn't it? Sloobs put us in front early in the second half, and then we couldn't defend it out from there. Look at the XG. It's another game. We should have won that. And well, the thing is that we can't afford to do this if we want to get promoted. So there we go. The Welders in disappointing collapse. There's no way. Look at that. 18 shot. And it was 2 set pieces as well. So a couple of debuts got out of the way there. It's really frustrating, that one. That one has annoyed me. But anyway, guys, that's it for today. If you have enjoyed that, we saw Gareth get a goal, so that's a good thing. Maybe a little bit of complacency in that second game set in. But yeah, if you've enjoyed that, hit thumbs up. Subscribe if you're new. And we'll be back next time. I think what we'll do is we'll come back for Dundela and knock Breda away. That gets us a little ways into the season. You may notice here we've got Longell in the Northern Irish Football League Cup in the second round. That will be a game. I don't know how seriously we'll take that. It's probably going to depend if we yeah. It might be a good opportunity to rotate. So yeah, well, I did want to get deep into the cups to try and get some cash in, but we'll have to. I mean, we've got to get promoted this year, don't we? But that's all for next time, guys. Dundela and knock Breda. Until then, I've been Aussie Bill, and thank you so much for watching. Did I say like and subscribe? Make sure you do that as well. Take care.